Hello friends! In today's video, we will take a detailed look at the marketing tactics and strategies Donald Trump used in his presidential election campaigns in 2016, 2020, and 2024. Trump's campaigns have generated significant interest not only in the political sphere but also in the marketing world. His use of social media, messaging strategies, and methods for reaching his target audience have been extensively studied by many marketers. Since I personally find these strategies fascinating, I decided to create this video. Let's take a closer look at these strategies. The power of social media, from Twitter to Truth Social. Donald Trump's most powerful marketing weapon was undoubtedly Twitter, now known as X. In the 2016 and 2020 elections, he bypassed traditional media and spoke directly to voters through Twitter. However, after being banned from the platform, he created Truth Social, aiming to establish a platform centered on free speech. Truth Social was also launched as a response to the censorship policies of big tech platforms like Facebook and Twitter. Trump and his supporters claimed that these platforms were suppressing conservative viewpoints and his political stance. In several speeches, Trump even referred to these platforms as enemies of America. Truth Social was designed to provide users with an uncensored space and present itself as a defender of free speech. By creating this platform, Trump regained direct access to his target audience and effectively started preparing for the 2024 elections. In marketing, one of the key principles is identifying the right target audience. Many businesses make the mistake of trying to sell their products to everyone, but this approach is flawed. Not every product is suitable for everyone. Trump, perhaps due to his background as a businessman, understood this principle exceptionally well. He carefully defined his audience and tailored his messaging specifically for them, setting himself apart from traditional politicians. His core audience consisted of the working class, anti-immigration advocates and conservatives, evangelical Christians and religious voters, gun owners and National Rifle Association members, small business owners and entrepreneurs, veterans and military supporters. The middle class. In 2024, he crafted his messages carefully, addressing the concerns of these groups. He focused on topics like the economy, energy independence, and immigration, ensuring strong support from his base. This highlights that Trump followed a long-term strategy. One of the key lessons he learned from his defeat in 2020 was the importance of controlling his own media channels. In an era dominated by social media, Trump's restrictions on platforms like Facebook forced him to build his own platform. Through Truth Social, he successfully reconnected with his base without relying on traditional media. Trump was highly strategic. He knew where his votes would come from and focused solely on those groups. Truth Social was designed to invite users to share the truth and spread the truth, reinforcing Trump's broader message. This was a powerful manipulation tactic, positioning the platform as the only source of real, uncensored information. Elon Musk's influence in the 2024 elections. In the 2024 election, Elon Musk's support for Trump played a significant role. Musk contributed $44 million to Trump's campaign, and his massive following added further legitimacy to Trump's messaging. Elon Musk is one of the most influential figures in the world. People follow everything he says, whether they admire or dislike him. When Musk backed Trump, it was clear that many of his followers would follow suit. This was a game-changing strategy. Perhaps Trump's strongest marketing move was securing Musk's endorsement. Trump's unique positioning, the people's leader and anti-establishment figure. Trump branded himself as the people's leader and positioned himself as an anti-establishment figure, fighting against the elite. This aligns with Philip Kotler's differentiation strategy. Trump stood out from other candidates with his unique style. Seth Godin's Purple Cow concept also emphasizes the importance of being different and memorable. Trump's campaign was built on this principle of uniqueness. Unlike other politicians, he used direct, blunt rhetoric and controversial statements, setting himself apart from traditional candidates. However, ethical concerns must also be addressed. Trump's campaign was often based on manipulation and controversial rhetoric, raising ethical questions. Multiple fact checks confirmed that Trump frequently spread false information, violating ethical marketing standards. Even though we can acknowledge Trump's unique branding, his frequent use of misinformation damaged his credibility. The power of simple, memorable messaging. Trump's campaign messages were simple and unforgettable. 2016, Make America Great Again, won the election. 2020, Keep America Great, lost the election. 2024, Return to Make America Great Again, won the election again. Trump successfully created a powerful and emotional narrative. His slogan wasn't just a phrase, it evoked nostalgia, pride, and hope among his supporters. Memorable slogans are critical in marketing because they stick in people's minds. In 2024, he revived this slogan, reinforcing his brand identity and reminding his base of his original message. This was an excellent example of the power of repetition in marketing. Applying Kotler's 4P marketing model. Trump applied Kotler's 4P, product, price, place, promotion model effectively. Product, Trump himself as a political brand. Price, the economic and social cost of voting for Trump. Place, strategic rallies targeting his core audience. Promotion, viral marketing via social media. His real-time messaging strategy through social media had a strong psychological impact on voters. This approach is a leading strategy in digital marketing. The ethical dilemma, misinformation in marketing. Despite its effectiveness, Trump's marketing strategy raises ethical concerns. Disinformation can cause long-term harm, both in politics and business. Trump's campaign heavily relied on AI-generated content. AI-created images and memes portraying Trump as a powerful leader were widely shared. Manipulated images of opponents, e.g., Kamala Harris edited to appear at a Soviet-style rally, were used. While AI in marketing is innovative, using it to spread disinformation is ethically problematic. Emotional marketing, a double-edged sword. Trump's campaign leveraged fear, anger, and national pride to motivate voters. Emotional marketing is highly effective, but must be balanced to maintain long-term trust. Trump's rhetoric was effective for short-term voter mobilization, but it also deepened societal divisions. Overusing emotional marketing can be dangerous, as it may eventually harm its creator. One of the core principles of marketing is building long-term trust. Trump's strategy was impactful in the short term, but his reliance on misinformation may have long-term consequences. Trump's campaign strategy, a loud minority with viral influence. Donald Trump built his campaign on a small but highly vocal group, amplifying their voices to dominate the media. In marketing, this aligns with the principle of the virality of ideas. This approach was effective because Trump followed the principle of creating a major impact with limited resources. However, the polarization it created was extremely risky. Tribes and community building. Seth Godin's perspective. According to Seth Godin's tribes concept, a strong leader builds a community around shared values. Trump successfully cultivated a loyal base that didn't just support him as a candidate, but saw themselves as part of a movement. His ability to mobilize supporters and establish himself as a convincing leader aligns with Godin's principles of leadership and tribe formation. However, this community was built on divisive rhetoric, which can be criticized for reinforcing fragmentation rather than unity. Trump's controversial statements as a marketing strategy. One of Trump's core strategies was making controversial statements to gain maximum media coverage. In 2024, he once again dominated political and social discourse by voicing unorthodox opinions. This aligns with the marketing principle that any publicity is good publicity. On November 8, 2016, Trump won the election with 304 Electoral College votes, defeating Hillary Clinton, even though Clinton won the popular vote. His key campaign themes included building a border wall with Mexico, cracking down on illegal immigration, renegotiating or terminating trade deals like NAFTA and TPP, revitalizing American industries, and bringing jobs back to the US. On November 3, 2020, Trump lost to Democratic candidate Joe Biden. Biden secured both the popular vote and the Electoral College. In this election, Trump focused on reducing unemployment and boosting economic growth, supporting law enforcement and strengthening police forces, framing socialist policies as harmful to the country. However, his campaign lacked fresh themes and was perceived as outdated. Much like in 2016, Trump relied heavily on social media and large rallies. Despite COVID-19 restrictions limiting in-person events, he continued to prioritize direct voter engagement. However, facing significant platform restrictions, Trump eventually launched Truth Social. In 2024, Trump ran against Democratic candidate Kamala Harris and won the election once again. After two previous election cycles, Trump had gained substantial experience, allowing him to execute a highly strategic campaign. Trump's new strategies in 2024. For the 2024 campaign, Trump introduced new tactics, more local rallies, strengthened direct engagement with voters, targeted campaigns for younger and minority voters, expanded demographic reach. These modernized his campaign approach, making it more effective and relevant. Trump's campaigns as a marketing case study. Donald Trump's election campaigns offer valuable lessons for the marketing world. His success relied on masterful use of social media, simple and memorable messaging, precision in targeting the right audience, leveraging controversy for publicity. In 2024, he refined these strategies and introduced innovative approaches, further strengthening his campaign. While I admire his targeted audience selection, emotional marketing, and technological adaptation, his use of disinformation and manipulative tactics raises serious ethical concerns. From a long-term perspective, such tactics can harm both politics and society. This campaign's short-term success may come at the cost of social cohesion and the credibility of the marketing profession. What's next for political marketing? How will marketing shape the future of politics? What role will digital platforms play in upcoming elections? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel